Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, welcome to International Dance Week. Are we excited to have this kickoff live in person? Hello to the people that are here live. Hello to those that are online. We love you, we see you, we understand you. This is the first in 3 years where we've all been together, celebrating together. And I think that deserves a nice, polite applause. A little nice, polite applause. My name is P. Sakitade. I'll be your host to kick off International Dance Week with Free Flow. I will also be the facilitator for the artist talk. So we'll actually get to sit and talk behind, the artist and their inspiration and creative process, which I'm so excited for. So don't run off. Don't. Okay. Before we start, I would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory, homeland of the Métis, and the unceded territories of the Anishinaabe, Niawak, Dakota, Lakota, and Nakota nations. It's not just enough to acknowledge that we are on stolen land, but to actually go out there and do our reconciliation by ourselves. One way to do it is by going on websites like the Office of the Treaty Commissioner, where they have resources, a whole page of things that you can do and you can learn. In our city, we have Choke Cherry Studios, which is an amazing group of youths, indigenous youth who are creating art, murals, poetry, rap, music video, dance, all to celebrate their culture. And that's so great. To start off this International Dance Week, it's so great that we're having a group of artists who embody multiculturalism in Saskatoon. Our artists today are Taylor Zeller, who's a Canadian contemporary dancer, and Rawda Mabrouk, who's an Egyptian Canadian contemporary dancer. Both of them will be doing a piece that's about 20 minutes long. After that, we'll have an artist talk where you get to hear about their inspiration together. So with that, I would love for you all to give them a round of applause for Taylor and Rawda as they start their show. Welcome to the stage. Amazing, amazing. One round of applause. We can do more than that. Come on. Another round of applause for them. Oh, I am so excited for this. As soon as the music just kept going and the dance kept developing, I was just like, oh no, oh, 10 minutes is not enough. And 10 minutes is never going to be enough. But just to start, a little check-in. Taylor, Rhonda, how are you feeling? How are you feeling after you got a little bit of breath in you, just for the audiences, how it feels for people to come out and, see you dance and see what your work is, and for kicking off International Dance Week? How do you feel?
Feels great. Yeah, it feels really good, especially because we've worked so hard on it. So now to finally get to perform it and have an audience and also the live stream, it feels really nice.
Oh, amazing. No, you guys are absolutely amazing. For the first question that we have, I really want to learn more about the inspiration behind the Bedouin women. I feel like there's a storytelling that has to do with your dance, and it would be amazing for the audiences to also kind of see the mindset behind the story that is being told through your dance. So.
So Taylor was so interested to know more about the Egyptian culture, and both of us clearly into women empowerment. So I kept talking to her about the Bedouin women and sending her documents, like 2-hour documents to study what do they do in their daily lives, because they're goddesses. What they do every single day, they wake up 4 a.m., doing grazing the animals, preparing food that they grew in their own land, and they raise children, be wives for their husbands, do breakfast, lunch, and dinner for everyone. They're so great. And then we agreed that we should do something that would have to do with Bedouin women.
Amazing. And so the story that is going through the dance, for us who are watching, it's an amazing, it's almost a progression that is happening. Could you talk a little bit more about the progression in the dance that's going on, step to step, symbolism behind those moves?
Sure. So as you can see from watching it, of course, a lot of the Bedouin women, they do all of these jobs, like Rawda had mentioned. So about the cooking and making the fires and gardening and raising the animals and motherhood. So we wanted to incorporate little bits of that into it. So that was part of our creative process as well, just taking one of their duties, one of their chores that they do, and turning it into choreography. So you can see little parts where we're picking up the wood, or we're weaving our clothes, so just trying to symbolize the hard work that these women do.
Amazing, and they are hardworking. That's even great that you touched upon the creative process. We saw that in the first half of the dance, it's mostly contemporary dance, but then you bring in props, So what's your relationship with props when it comes to dance? And it's so innovative the way that you've used props as part of movement, as part of performance art. So can you talk a little bit about your inspiration behind props?
Sure. So the face covers, Bedouin women used to always cover their face. They're people have been telling so many reasons, but it's because the harsh sun and their beauty, so they're protecting their face and their beauty from the sun. And the clappers goes back to the pharaohs, actually, not the bed. So it's an instrument that the pharaohs used to they created it first, and then up till now Egyptians still use the finger clappers in belly dance and performances. And the drum, the Bedou always they at night they do a tea bonfire kind of night. It's called a Bedouin night, and they would have a drum and keep drumming and dancing around the fire. So we had a move that was like that. It was a fire dance to represent that. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then also just the power of the drum, we felt also kind of symbolized women empowerment and feminine strength that these women have, because the drum really is so powerful and these women are also so powerful. So we were kind of working with that idea as well.
Amazing. One thing that I found also very powerful is you guys' facial expression while you're up there. I really feel like it flowed with the storyline and flowed with the dance, and I almost wanted to mimic the faces that you guys were making too. It would be lovely if you guys could talk about the creative process that went through creating this dance. Even the relationship that formed from that. Because one thing about International Dance Week, it's also about building relationship from people who are just coming, and you guys are the first time they've ever seen a contemporary dance, to you guys also coming together and deciding that you wanted to do this dance. So how is that creative process, and how has that transferred into your relationship with your culture or with friendship?
Yeah, like I would say for me, it was such a big learning process because, I didn't know too much about the Bedouin women, but yeah, Rawda was amazing at explaining everything, and we really did our research, and she would send me these documentaries, and we talked a lot about it. So I think, just kind of knowing what our inspiration was really helped to fuel the piece, because we knew that it was based off of we would take quotes from the documentaries, or little bits and pieces that we would find online that really inspired us. We would make phrases based off of some of these quotes, or like I said, the duties that they do, their chores and those types of things as well. And then through the process, we also just became really good friends, which I think helped a lot. So we kind of, throughout the dance, we were thinking that we were more so like sisters in it together, like two Bedouin women that are also sisters kind of in this together.
Yeah. No, it definitely brought us closer. I've known Taylor briefly in classes, but I haven't actually known her. But she is literally a sister. She's the most understanding dance partner ever. Everything that we have passed through has been crazy though. It's been a crazy journey, but it was so fun. And for sure is a learning process for me, and knowing more about my culture. And it was so fun she was super interested about it, and it made me read more to be able to give her the true information. So that was for sure a learning process for me about my culture as well.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. And so this dance is such a huge staple in women empowerment, femininity, strength, but also challenges, that the women went throughout their lives. And it's amazing that you guys took the time to, research, to talk about it and to show it on stage. I feel like we all been blessed. We all kind of learned a little bit about the women too from that dance. So thank you both for coming in and talking to us about, the processes that went through it, and for also getting a glimpse into your friendship and into what it's like to be in your culture. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the audiences about, anything about what has happened through this dance period, what you're very interested in, or maybe another project coming up that you individually or together are working on too?
I guess I would mostly just want to say thank you to Rawda. You're, yeah, you were such an amazing partner. And of course, thank you so much to Jackie for making this happen as well. And yeah, I'm just feel very fulfilled after today. And I think we both grew as performers as well, with the live stream aspect and with the in-person people. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are amazing. Yes. And guys, that concludes the first day of International Dance Week. We have 3 more coming up on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You will see amazing pieces like this from people who have been working in Saskatoon and beyond, that are using their gifts, their talents to tell a story, just like we heard right here. So I cannot wait for you guys to come again. You will still see me, and we will experience everything together. I have a list, and I'm going to read it. Okay. The live stream is brought to us by 5 by 5. Thank you so much for giving us the live streams, the cameras, the lights. Wow. I have to say, just a little selfish thing. The lights are really doing good with my skin color. Thank you so much. It's I just keep staring at myself and be like, oh. We also like to thank our volunteers. Do we have our volunteers? If you want to give a little shy wave in the back. Thank you so much. They are brought to us by International Women of Saskatoon. Then we would like to thank, of course, Sax Culture, Sax Arts, Free Flow Dance Setter for giving us, International Dance Week and kicking it off in such a wonderful way. If you would like to donate, we love that. You can donate in websites, Free Flow website. You can also donate in person over there. The volunteers will help you. And you can also donate with Canada Help. I would also like to thank Jackie. Are you here? Everybody give a round of applause for Jackie. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot to organize. It's a lot to organize events for the community, and so it's really inspirational to see it happening in Saskatoon. So thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Free Flow. Thank you, Sax Culture, Sax Art, 545, International Women of Saskatoon, and thank you to our wonderful dancers for kicking off this first day. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. And with that, please, please, please be safe. Do not do anything I wouldn't do. And we'll see you again on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Take care.